Hello, 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 hello. It says you can pick up my sound, so I'm going to continue on, dog. What's up, zoners? This is Tyler, Big Turd Ward, and this is the Fantasy Red Zone. This is week 13, man. We got 2 more weeks in the playoffs, for God's sakes, dude. So hopefully you are sitting around 500. My goal every single year is to at least be 500 because that means I make the playoffs. So I am 500 right now, and I'm going against the best team in our league. In both leagues, man. Listener League card of Mario, for God's sakes. I got no chance, man. If you're dominating an 8-man league, you just roll through shit. It is crazy. All right, let me share this because we're gonna go over all the breaking news, man. Breaking news. We got some rankings, but I'm here to answer questions for like 45 minutes. Let me get the fuck out of here. All right, let me see. I will share this because I haven't even gone over the news today myself, dude. So hopefully nobody's fucking injured. So I saw this morning though, sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. Cardinals wide receiver Marvin Harrison Jr. just had 10 or has just 10 catches over the last 3 weeks. Like I said, he does not get targeted whatsoever. And they have had some bad matchups, but still, man, Jonathan Gannon, the defensive head coach, says that we're going to be getting him the ball today going against the Vikings. That is not that surprising to me. I wanted to rank him higher because of the matchup. Like I said, dude, the Vikings or a pass funnel defense, you have to throw the ball a ton against them because you cannot run the goddamn ball. So, Marvin Harrison Jr., if you have him, I'm not moving up my rankings based on what the defensive coach says. But hey, he is kind of going with our logic today. Again, though, if you've got better options than MHJ, I would go that way. I'm going to pick him up next year, hopefully in the 5th round. I bet you that fool's in the fucking 3rd round. Gets drafted in the 3rd round next year by the time it's all said and done. Kind of crazy. All right, man, this is a big one. I should go to the weather in general. But San Francisco at Buffalo weather, Highmark Stadium. I did not know that was it. All right, so Buffalo's playing in Highmark Stadium. In good shape by today or by Sunday night football, so there's still chances of snow showers, but the prospect of a snowmageddon like there has been in the past. I think in our minds, man, we just think about Buffalo. You can't even get there. Hopefully the planes leave. Otherwise, there's not going to be a football game. So that is not the case today. There's a chance they avoid snow altogether, dude, during the game hours, and the wind should be coming in around 10 miles an hour. So Josh Allen, I said to start him over Joshua or Justin Herbert last night. I'm actually sticking by that now that I know more about the weather. So that's good. And then San Francisco, man, this is actually really good for Brock Purdy because if Brock Purdy was playing in the snow, I was like, fuck this, dude. This is probably going to be terrible. So Brock Purdy has not been able to get the practice reps because his sore shoulder. And now he's going against in a cold weather environment. But hey, the wind will not be bad. So hey, Juwan Jennings should be just fine. Same thing with George Kittle. I traded away Debo Samuel and ETN for fucking like Lad McConkey and change. Why? Because I'm desperate, dog. Nobody else wanted to, nobody wants anything of ETN or Debo Samuel. I tried. All right. I tried. I wanted to like when you have both those players on your team, you're just like, I gotta drop one of them, man. I'm gonna cut one of these assholes. So yeah, Brock Purdy again. Questionable due to a shoulder soreness. Did not experience any setbacks Friday or Saturday, and is expected to start. I think they saw what happened last week and they're like, dude, we'll just give him. We'd rather have anybody back there rather than what we had this last time. So yeah, I still think Juwan Jennings will get 7 targets ish. I don't think he's gonna be throwing the ball a ton, man. So Christian McCaffrey. And then also, if you want to go to as far as like Christian McCaffrey goes, dude, that fool go to NFL snap count leaders. He is already second amongst running backs as far as average snap counts played. So he is back to being Christian McCaffrey. Only person that is beating him is Kyron Williams, like 58 snaps a game. So Brock Purdy should be fine. I'm not should be fine. I would not want to start Brock Purdy. I'm starting George Kittle, Juwan Jennings, and CMC. See. Yeah, Jameer Gibbs posted a selfie with the plays in the back. I don't give a shit. You don't even know what that shit means. J.K. Dobbins on injured reserve, man. So I went and picked up Vidal. I already had Gus Edwards. Vidal was probably the long-term play here. Gus Edwards is the today play. Falcons have been good against running backs for a while. They suck against the pass. So look for Gus Edwards to be okay. And I would go pick up Kamani Vidal if you are desperate for running backs. Also, dude, there's a running back, Sincere McConkey, McSomething, dude, and he is going to be my top waiver wire pick this week. So, hey, if you're like me and running backs have been bad, I mean, I was banking on Tyrone Tracy for God's sakes. That looks like it's a 50-50 time split. So, at least we have some hope there. I've got Gus Edwards, got Kamani Vidal, and go pick up Sincere. There is some hope for running backs maybe contributing over this stretch, dude, because there hasn't been shit ever since like the first third of the season. There has not been running backs on the waiver wire at all, man. Anybody's out there that needs a question, oh, I am here. Other than that, I'm just going over my news, dude. Just going over my news. And here we go. You can always look at Justin Boone rankings. I kind of like him for flex. Like, if I'm thinking about like should I start this running back over this wide receiver if I'm not really sure if it's a 50-50 call. But for the most part, he hangs on to people too long. Like Debo Samuel's still ranked too high, stuff like that. But I really do like Justin Boone. I used to before I started doing my own rankings, I was watching him. Then let's see, Commanders. Oh, Austin Eckler is on. Dude, he had a concussion, is on injured reserve. I forget that's happened twice or three times this year. So that shit is scary. Go pick up McKissick. He's good every once in a while. He's not good every once in a while. But B Rob, Brian Robinson, we thought he was dead a couple weeks ago. He came back. He should be a running back two, a pretty good running back two for you for the rest of the season. Huh. Brees Hall is questionable, but expected to play. He's full participant. So yeah. I heard Braylon Allen is still like if you're desperate, Braylon Allen might be a good flex play. I would not fuck around with that, dude. It's the Jets. Yeah, right here. Braylon Allen might still be in play, dude. There you go. Devontae Smith, questionable with a hamstring, may work out Sunday to see if he can go. So yeah, again, if he does not play, we're starting Dallas Godierte with more confidence. Ooh, shit, dude, my refrigerator is going out. It's making that clunking noise. But hey, can I afford a new refrigerator? No, I cannot. So we got to ride that shit till it dies. Cardinal signing James Conner 2-year contract. You saw that. So Trey Benson owners only in Dynasty, you're fucked. All right, but Trey Benson is still worth getting picked up. Dude, he can get injured today going against the Vikings that just kill running backs, man, for the most part. So know your weather. Actually, let's go to this real fast because I like this website. Am I sharing this tab? Share it instead. So it's gonna be black for a second. And if anybody has any questions, dude, just hit me up. Oh, hey, morning. I need some urgent. Why is this not showing up? Oh, that's why it's not showing up. What's up, Armin? Hey, yo, need some urgent help. Yeah, Debo. I think that's Westbrook Akine, Disley, Ingram, or McNichols. Dude, actually, Ingram's not a bad pick right now. Houston is actually pretty good against tight ends, but with Trevor Lawrence back, I'm expecting Ingram to get 10 targets today. So I like that. It's crazy that I'm going to tell you no Debo, man. I'm ready to fucking sit Debo's ass. All right. So I like Ingram over Disley. And then it'd be between NWI and Ingram for me. Let me see. Let me see something real fast. I'm thinking Ingram but it's just so scary because it's Trevor Lawrence's first game back, and who knows what he's going to look like. But even if he's injured, dude, Ingram is definitely the most safe person there. If it's PPR, I probably would go Ingram. But yeah, that's what I would do there, man. I'd go Ingram. Let me check third party real fast. Like I said, sometimes I like to just go to Justin Boone's flexes when it's different positions like this. I just kind of want to see where he has because I don't agree with like I said, I really don't agree with a lot of his stuff. But yeah, like Evan Ingram's like, yeah, right there. Then who was the other Oh yeah. Yeah. So those are almost all in the same tier, right? Ingram, Westbrook, Akine, and Disley. But with the sore shoulders and everything, I'm not starting Debo fucking Samuels, dude. So I'm going Evan Ingram there. If it's a full PPR, especially. I'll say, what's up, Glitch? I don't trust Debo. Yeah. Hey, dude. Debo, I've been watching that shit. Debo. And then all the San Francisco fans are saying he gained like 20 pounds in the offseason. I mean, I guess. I don't know. I'm not watching the shit that much. But still, Disley or Kittle? Dude, Kittle. Kittle. Glitch, Ma, Kittle. You are lucky that you've got Kittle. Kittle's one of my top ranked tight ends for the season. Again, though, dude, we just checked out that article about, hey, we can see it right here as well. I mean, let me check out this weather. Snowballs. Hey, it's not going to be a snowball, dog. It's not going to be a snowball, apparently. So here, let me just read this article for you. Let me go back to this real fast. Let's know your weather. Hold on for a second, guys, because this was important. This was so important, man. Where the fuck was it? Oh, Brock Purdy's sore. All right, here we go. I'm going to share this tab instead. It's going to take a second, and then you'll read it. So, San Francisco at Buffalo weather tonight. Highmark Stadium will be in good shape by Sunday Night Football. There are still chances for snow showers, but the prospect of snowmageddon, like there has been in the past, is highly unlikely. And there's a chance that they avoid snow altogether during game hours. The wind should be coming in at around 10 miles an hour. Like I said, I don't care unless it's 20 miles an hour as far as wind goes. The problem there is that, like we said, Brock Purdy. I can share this with you as well. If you just go down a little bit here. He's still questionable due to shoulder soreness. And like I said, after that last quarterback, man, they're just gonna roll out fucking anybody, dude. It can be Bernie from Weekend at Bernie's out there, and they're gonna roll that full. But yeah, so Brock Purdy is playing. Snow should not be a factor, and regardless of his shoulder soreness, George Kittle should be okay. I'm going George Kittle. He's one of my top 3 tight ends for the week. And then let me go back to know your weather just in case, because I do want to share tab instead. Let's see. Shit, I saw that one. There might be like 3 feet of snow. Game time come. I know. Oh damn, that's so much better, dude. I know, man. This is also reminds me of last week when I started fucking Jameis Winston after he gave that speech, that pregame speech. All right, and the weather looked amazing, and then all of a sudden halftime fucking ruined that stuff. Sutton or London? I'm going Sutton. I remember. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna share this in a little bit, but I was like, who? Let me share the rankings real fast. I was like, I'm pretty sure I put Sutton. So I've got Sutton at 9. Again, go check out if you look at the running back cornerback matchups, dude. Even Denzel Ward over there. All right, like I said, my brother from another mother. They all suck, man. Browns cornerbacks fucking suck. And so yeah, I'm not liking that at all. So no, I am liking that. So I like Sutton a lot. So I've got him as a top 10 quarterback or wide receiver. And then who was the other person? It was London. And I do like London, but still, dude, I've got London at 16. I mean, it's probably gonna be a low scoring game. Everything with the Chargers usually is. And the Chargers don't have bad cornerbacks ish. Okay, they're like middle of the pack. So yeah, London has not done well in a while. There is a chance he can get back. He had that 3-week stretch where he was actually doing well, but no. Am I crazy for starting MVS over Judy? No, dude, I mean, you're not crazy. They both, I mean, that's a flip of the coin for me. MVS only gets 3 targets, but this fool is wide receiver 7, I think. I just did a show and I just on the waiver wire show. He's wide receiver 7, man, in the 2 games he's played this week or this year. And now he gets the fucking Rams, dude. So, and I'm really pushing Matthew Stafford streaming against New Orleans. So that means I think that this could be a high scoring game. So does I think I think the over and under is like at 48.5 or something like that. So yeah, MVS over Judy, dude. And now with Cedric Tillman as well out. So Cedric Tillman out. They just have to focus on Judy and fucking Elijah Moore. So yeah. Now, does Judy just get some kind of like Super Saiyan? You know, it's like revenge game. Who knows? That is the case. But I went down, dude. There has not been a wide receiver 1 that has scored more than 10 fantasy points per game or in a game against Cortland Sutton, or not Cortland Sutton, Surtain this season. So yeah, you're not crazy, Glitch. You are not crazy. I had actually MVS starting until I traded for Lad McConkey. Like I said, dude, I traded fucking Debo and ETN for Lad McConkey and Thielen, dude, because I am desperate right now. I'm not going to start those dudes. Those fools are traps, man. They're fucking traps. All right, share this tab. Share this tab. I want to go over weather real fast. Okay, we already went through that. That was 11:28, 11:28, 12:01. Not started yet. Okay. So right here, it says snow in the Vikings Cardinals games, but guess what, dude? It's a fucking dome, so who cares? Let's see. If we're looking for red stuff, you know, if it's red, it's highlighted. And everything looks okay as far as weather goes. Nothing to avoid until we get to the Snowmageddon, right? Until we get to Snowmageddon. Yeah, definite snow. I was like, don't worry, guys. Well, hey, this article just came out. I think that was an AccuWeather article that just came out, 2 hours ago? So again, pay attention to the snow. I am not afraid of Josh Allen regardless. I'm not afraid of George Kittle regardless. I'm not afraid of CMC regardless. Or Shakur regardless. Everybody else I'd be a little bit afraid of. Oh, and James Cook. I'm starting James Cook regardless as well. But yeah, I'm looking at wind. Nobody here is playing in high wind. And yeah, snow only in Minnesota. Yeah, so we're fine. So only thing you need to pay attention to is the Buffalo weather tonight. How's the California pot farms, man? I miss it, to be honest. Super singer. Hey, where I am living right now, you cannot grow. So I do not know. Now, my closet in some previous spaces, I could tell you about that. But hey, dude, who knows, man? All I can tell you is that it is cheap as AF around here. It is like what, $35 an ounce at the store. So I'd say I guess the grow spots are pretty good. All right, moving forward, I need to go to breaking news, man. Let's get some breaking news in here. I'm going to share this tab. And again, man, after watching that Kansas City game, Pacheco and Hunt has been bad for 3 weeks. Hunt is probably going to be on our bench from now on, dude. And I know that sucks. I had him for what, a month, and I traded him away for fucking Debo Samuel. So I got screwed anyways. I'm going to new. All right. So if you guys have any questions, just hit me up, dog. Just hit me up. It's good when all you see are official discussions and threads because you don't want to see any late injuries. Oh, this is great, man. This is great. Fantasy football tiers. Free solid stuff today. What? What? Yeah, read those two right there. Anybody has any questions? Okay. Hey, what's up, Armada? What? I wish I was in college, dude. $300 was like the norm growing up, man. That shit was crazy. Hey, what's up, man? Start two from Judy. We're not starting Judy. R. White and Veal. Yeah, I'd go R. White and Veal, dude. If I was doing those two. Xavier Leggett. I don't know if it's dude, Xavier Leggett. All right. He's had his chance. That fool's had his chance. I think his chance is gonna be next year. I think Xavier Leggett is a next year type of thing. We were just banking on his touchdowns for a while, and he hasn't even gotten those. So Jalen Coker, I haven't even, dude. I need to check and see if Jalen Coker's back. I actually do need to see that. Adam Thielen actually would not surprise me if he came out and got all the targets this week because that fool's old as shit and it was his first game back last time, and he got targets in the first half. And then we also have David Moore. So yeah, I would not want to be doing that. Devon Veal is at least established himself as the number 2 wide receiver over there. They've got a great matchup. Because like I said, dude, the Browns have terrible, terrible cornerbacks. And then Westbrook, I love Westbrook, but you literally are bigging on a touchdown. So like that is a flex to me. I'm probably going more for hey, what's up, Frankie Nunez? But yeah, hey, Armada, man. I'd go R White and Veal if I was you. And then the one that I really worry about is probably Westbrook or Rashad White, but still, Rashad White's still getting targets. It's his first week out snap by Bucky Irving. I'd still go Rashad White. If the same thing happens with Rashad White this week, I would start freaking out a little bit. What's cracking, man? Gus Edwards or Marvin the flex? I'm going Gus Edwards, even though I do want to point out the head coach for Arizona Cardinals just came out and said that they want to get the ball more to Marvin Harrison Jr. He's only had 10 targets in the last 3 games, dude. So that's why I really don't want to start him. He has not had the great passing matchups, and now he does for the first time. So that is scary. So Marvin Harrison Jr., if he was gonna have a big game, it'd be this game. But Gus Edwards, dude, you're banking on a touchdown, all right? So yeah, especially in the flex, Gus Edwards has probably a 60% chance to get a touchdown this week, whereas Marvin Harrison Jr. has like a 33. So I'm banking on that. Those numbers are out the top of my head. So I don't know what I'm talking about there. So if anybody has any, Quincy Davis, man. Let's see. Tank Dell or Jennings. I'm going Juwan Jennings. Just because of that weather report, and regardless, I mean, Juwan Jennings, I still like, man, if his shoulder wasn't sore, he'd get fucking 10 targets. I'm thinking he's gonna get 7+ targets tonight, regardless. Give me Juwan Jennings. Tank Dell does have an amazing matchup at Jacksonville, but dude, Juwan Jennings was so consistent, man. Every time he plays he's averaging like 23 points a game or some shit like that. Mooney, Debo, Jennings, Vidal. Okay, well, I was gonna start Minnesota kicker, but hey, dude, Tampa Bay kicker McLaughlin. He's my starting kicker in the listener league. McLaughlin's great, and Zane Gonzalez is somebody that you probably want to pick up as well. I wish I had to drop that Kansas City kicker. I told you guys to drop Jake Moody last week, right? What the fuck happened there, man? Anyways, let's see. Mooney, Debo, Jennings, Vidal. I'd go Jennings. Ooh, okay, let's see. Quincy. I'd go Jennings and Mooney. Let me see. Let me look at Mooney real fast on his game logs. If you guys are wondering how players are doing, it's much easier to go to fantasypros.com. Just put in Mooney. You go to game log. Yeah. So Mooney, man, I mean, he had like 80+ yards every single week for a while, like 9 targets. Then he had one bad game at Denver. Now he gets the Chargers. I would take Mooney this week. So you're starting Mooney and you're starting Jennings. Mooney and Jennings. But good job on picking up Vidal. Go pick up Vidal just in case if you want a flyer. Like I said, if you've missed out on Gus Edwards is a good this week. Vidal in the future. In the future, man. Future. Let's see. Shakur or Calvin Ridley full PPR. I'm loving Shakur full PPR. Let me look at Calvin Ridley had that 2 touchdown game, man. And other than that, he's just been kind of hit or miss. Whereas Shakur, without because Kincaid is out, I'm pretty sure. Let me just make sure. Let me confirm my suspicions. Shakur, Tupac Shakur. Okay. I was to say he's been going off. Yeah, 12 targets, 9 targets, last 2 games, and that's versus Kansas City as well, dude. So San Francisco at home with maybe bad weather. Give me Shakur full PPR. Calvin Ridley, dude. I think I've got Calvin Ridley ranked higher, but full PPR, safe floor. Let me see. If you're going for upside, you got to go Calvin Ridley. Like if you're down by a lot of points after Thanksgiving, you probably got to go Calvin Ridley. But yeah, Calvin Ridley, man, he's got 93 yards, 53 yards, 9 targets, 6 targets, 6 targets. I'd go Shakur this week as long as Kincaid's out. I'd probably go Shakur in the bad weather game. And week 13 at Washington. I'd like to know when fucking Lattimore is coming back. Let's see. Wilson all day. Oh, May or Russell Wilson? Yeah, dude, go Russell Wilson this week. I think I have here. Let me go to our rankings real fast. Go black, and then it should share our rankings. And I'm pretty sure I ranked Wilson decently high. I didn't. Whenever he didn't do. Oh, I think it was last week, and I didn't. I don't like him in divisional games, right? Where the fuck is Russell Wilson? Do I have him? Russ at Cincinnati. At Cincinnati, dude. So this is a divisional game. I have him ranked 13. I've got May 18. But when it's a divisional games against Cincinnati, I don't give a fuck, man, because Cincinnati's putting points on anybody. T. Higgins is playing too, man. They've got Chase Brown, T. Higgins, and Jamar Chase. If anybody's going to suffer, I think it's going to be Jamar Chase. But, dude, he's going to throw 3 touchdowns and 300 yards. So Russell Wilson will have to keep up with that. Drake May has been kind of disappointing. Hey, what's up, Jamie Craig? Small turd in the house. Let's see. But, hey, let's see. Also, I need to get insurance. So, I got Kittle and Disley, but I also got Kraft. Need to drop one next week. Dude, you know what? We need to pay attention to this. But, yeah, Disley, I was kind of hot on Disley, too. I think it's because I thought he was getting way more targets. And Kraft actually got like 7 targets this last week. And Kraft has been kind of like that get a touchdown guy or doesn't score points. I think I would go Kraft. I think I would go upside, whereas Disley's going to be just kind of like a safe play. Kraft, as far as league winning, maybe in the last stretch of the season, I like Kraft moving forward. So I would drop Disley and get Kraft for upside. Then let's see, Bucky. Yeah, Bucky, Bijan Pickens, Debo. Oh shit. Okay, we're not doing Debo. We're not doing Valdez. We're not doing Vidal. So it becomes Bucky, who you have to start, Brian Robinson Jr. or Pickens. And let's see, where do I have Pickens? Pickens. I'll get to the next questions here in a second. Let's see, let me go over to her wide receiver. Pickens and Cincinnati. I have him as a number 2, wide receiver 2. Jason has him wide receiver 1. Kind of hit or miss. Dude, Brian Robinson Jr. And then who the fuck is Brian Robinson Jr. going against? I think I just talked about it. Oh shit. Let's see, B-Rob. I think I'm gonna go. Where's Robinson? Oh, at home versus Tennessee. Yeah, Tennessee's actually decent sometimes. I will go there. I think I'm gonna go Pickens over Brian Robinson. So I go Bucky over Brian Robinson and then go Pickens. Especially if it's unless it's standard league. If it's standard league, go Brian Robinson because he gets the touchdowns. Where Pickens, it's kind of like 25% shot for a touchdown. So yeah, any type of PPR, Quincy, you're going Bucky and Pickens, and then Simp need 2 wide receivers, 1 flex. London, BTJ, JT, or Pickens. Who's JT? Jonathan Taylor? No, who the fuck's JT? I can't think of who JT is. 2 wide receiver, 1 flex. So you're going London, you're going Pickens, and then I can't think of who JT is, but I'm probably going BTJ with what's his name back. So yeah, because even Brian Thomas Jr. had 7 targets last week, dude. I didn't even realize that until I checked it out. Pitts or Disley, go Disley. Pitts scaring the shit out of me, and MHJ. Yeah, you don't start. Oh, and Pickens. Yeah, I'd start Pickens and Bucky and Brian Robinson Jr. over MHJ. I'd start MHJ over Debo, Marquise Vandal, Scantling, and Vidal. Flex Mike Evans or Kyron Williams. Ooh, dude, we just had this. I said you have if it's any type of if it's standard, you're going Kyron. If it's any type of if it's any type of PPR, I'm going Mike Evans, man. Oh, dude. I'm going Mike Evans. I don't know why I've got such a thing for Mike Evans just scoring like fucking 30 points like this week, but I don't know. I just think Mike Evans is going to do great this week. Yeah, BTJ. Oh, I go Jonathan Taylor, dog. Jonathan Taylor over BTJ. I know. I've got Jonathan Taylor ranked pretty high. Yeah, at New England, dude. New England couldn't, dude. New England. There's like 2 out of the last 3 games, man. New England can't stop anything, and if that's the case, Jonathan Taylor is going to have 100 yards and 3 touchdowns. All right, telling you. So New England's kind of freaking me out. I'm almost like wanting to start everybody against New England. So yeah, and then yeah, but Mike Evans, Kyren is pretty tough one, dude. I mean, that's almost a coin flip. But if it's any type of PPR, like you said, I'll probably go Mike Evans, man, because that is just so guaranteed in the bank. Baker Mayfield's playing amazing. Let me see real fast. Make sure there's not any questions though. Just keep them coming. And when this is over with, I get the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. The trick is you start your morning with a banana and a chocolate milk, and then you come back 30 minutes later, eat a PB and J and a glass of water. It's amazing. Well, a glass of orange juice, even better, dude. Even fucking better. Except I bought diet orange juice. That shit tastes like shit. Label that better, dude. I didn't even know it was diet. Let's see, diet, new. All right, sorry. Okay, wait, sorry, guys. I'm looking at breaking news. Hey, the good news is there's no breaking news, dude. So that's amazing. Waiting for this stupid shit to happen. Brees Hall active. Oh yeah, Brees Hall is active. Brees Hall hurt himself more than you think. I'm like, oh my god, what are we doing here, dude? So okay, cool. Again, all the weather that we need to worry about is snowing in Minnesota, but they're in a dome. Who gives a shit? That's only for the fans. I'm not really thinking anything right now. So again, man, Adam Thielen, I'm thinking he's might get hyper targeted today. If anybody has any questions, man, I am not seeing much. Let's go over. I can go over this real fast. Fuck it. I'm going to share this tab. Again, if you have any doubts about who you want to play, sometimes it is helpful to go to fantasy points allowed, right? And then we'll look at this. So running backs or Kansas City Chiefs, you're like, if you have a tight end starting against the Chiefs, you're like, fuck it, dude. This is literally the only people they allow points to. They don't allow points to running backs or really, they're starting to allow points to wide receivers. But let's look at what pass funnel defenses. So my Vikings give up the second fewest amount of points to running backs, the most points to wide receivers. So when you're going against the Vikings or the Lions, even the Lions have been doing better, or the Texans or the Browns or the Ravens, you got to start your wide receivers because that's what you're looking at here. You're looking for extremes. So very bad again in one category and one really great in the other category. That does help. Ooh, shit. Here we go. He said Disley over Pitts earlier. Oh, he said Disley over Pitts? Oh, Quincy said Disley over Pitts earlier. Oh, I was like, oh, did I contradict myself? Do you watch any fantasy football YouTubers? I do not. Jason does. My problem is I just listen to so much sports radio, dude. Like I regurgitate enough of like those experts that they bring on. I don't want to regurgitate anything of anybody that's not like a super expert. You know, I'm not like a super expert. I just do a tons of research. So these personalities on YouTube, I don't. And then ever since, nothing against the fantasy footballers, man, but the last time I watched them, they had my ass drafted Michael Pittman Jr. like he was fucking Randy Moss 2.0. And I swear to God, the 3 years I watched them, I did the worst I've ever done in fantasy football. So when I do my best, and when you probably do your best, is when you take all the information from people like me, and then you make your own decision, man. That's what you do. Okay, sorry guys. I do not watch any of that. This year, Pitts. Besides you, I watch Fantasyland and Notorious Fantasyland. Notorious Fantasy sounds pretty cool, actually. Njoku or Quentin Johnston. I used to listen to the Raiders radio during work. Their announcers was legendary. Hey, I like local radio announcers. I think those are the best, really. Njoku or Quentin Johnston this league PPR. Dude, I'm going Njoku after that game. Now, Quentin Johnston has an amazing matchup. Those cornerbacks in fucking for the Falcons have been terrible. He had an amazing matchup. He had I just showed this dude. Look at this. You can look on my screen right now. Baltimore gives up the number one fantasy points to wide receivers for the year, and he had what 4 drops, dude. So I would probably just go with Njoku. So Brock Bowers had one good game against Denver, one bad game against Denver. Denver's been doing pretty good against tight ends, but again, dude, they're going to be hyper focused. They're going to try to stop Jerry Judy and Cedric Tillman. Not Cedric Tillman. What's his name? And with Cedric Tillman out, there's even more targets, dude. So yeah, I like Njoku this week. I do not trust Johnson for shit, in my opinion. Yeah, no worries, dude. Oh yeah, glitch mod. I do not trust Johnson. Oh yeah, Quentin Johnson. Yeah, I don't. Man, Quentin Johnson. I trust him to get a 2 touchdown game, another 2 touchdown game by the end of the season. I just don't know when that's going to be. So yeah, I would definitely go that. And then Quincy, yeah, I would still go Disley over Pitts. Pitts is scaring me. Thank you. I used to listen to the Raiders radio. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, man. I'm trying to be as original as I can on this, so I don't listen to any other people. I think it was only the fantasy footballers, and that was it. And that was 3 years ago, 4 years ago, something like that. Yeah, but hey, man, sports radio is the shit. I used to like Rich Eisen the most. I think I like Dan Patrick and Colin Cowherd the most now. I'm not really sure, but yeah, it sucks because the more you know, the more you kind of get upset because Colin Cowherd doesn't know shit about a lot of stuff he acts like he knows, and you're like, dude, at least do a little bit of research, man. So it's the more you know, the more you not favorite '90s. Gianna Michaels, Gianna Michaels. I think that's early 2000s. Everything's I think is in the 2000s. I think it's everything. I think it's in the '90s. It's in the 2000s, man. Thank you, Glitch Mod. All right, we're gonna go to breaking news. If anybody has any questions, man, what about Vidal for the Chargers now that Dobbins is on IR? Oh yeah. So what's up, B Squad? So I spoke about this earlier. I picked up Gus Edwards for free. I think last week. Chrissy Moore. You're funny. Uh, but yeah. So Vidal, though, I think that he has the higher chance to be. He's the high upside play. Gus Edwards is the great play for this week. We need to see how Vidal does. But again, man, I talked about this. Vidal was one of my best pickups to start the year with. I would not, if he ended up being a league winner, I think I think he has the higher chance to be a league winner, whereas Gus Edwards has a highest chance to fill in for a flex for the rest of the season. Would you start? Yeah, I would start Sutton over Flowers. We're starting Sutton over Flowers. Quinyon Mitchell and like I said, I actually was a little afraid of the cornerbacks. So Quinyon Mitchell and DeJohn Cooper that are so good for Philadelphia are rookies. So that does scare me a little bit. Zay Flowers is not as savvy as as Cooper Cup, and I'd say and the offensive coordinator is not as good. Quarterback's not as good of a passer as Stafford and McVay. So they schemed it up last week, dude. But other than that, they have been shutting down everybody. So I'm kind of expecting Zay Flowers to get shut down a little bit. I'm thinking like 5 targets for like 70 yards, no touchdowns, nothing big. But yeah, so Cortland Sutton though has just been a machine, and he's got a great matchup this week. Again, Cleveland has bad cornerbacks, man. Let's see, T Higgins versus James Conner for a flex PPR, dude. Thank you, man. Yeah, no worries. I actually like I'm actually more worried about Jamar Chase with Joey Porter Jr. and the extra attention he has. I actually like T Higgins this week because James Conner scares the shit out of me, dude. So just like last week, man, James Conner was like what on the field? He had like a 55% snap count or some shit, and it wasn't that great the week before that. And now he's got the worst matchup. So if I could start somebody over James Conner, I'm starting James Conner. He's my running back 1 for God's sakes, dude. But yeah. Oh, and Benson is definitely worth stashing, dude. I totally would. Sorry, and I would let's see if Benson is even worth stashing at this point. Sorry. So T Higgins versus James Conner, especially full PPR. I would get T Higgins. Now, James Conner had that game where he had like 7 receptions, like that's like 2 weeks ago. And that could be the case again because they can't run the fucking ball. But give me T Higgins. It's a divisional matchup, dude. But Joe Burrow has been playing. I think this is gonna be a high scoring game. I check out the over and under on Vegas. I want to say it's like in the 40s. So it's not the typical AFC North divisional matchup. Is Benson worth even stashing at this point? Hey, Tristan, thanks, man. What's up? No problem, dude. Thanks for stopping by, man. Is Benson worth stashing at this point? Yes, dude. Benson is worth stashing every fucking week, man. If that guy takes over at all, he's a running back 1 or a high-end running back 2. At this point, if you have Gus starting and Vidal as a backup, yeah, he's still worth stashing, man. Right now is a time where you want to like really back up your starting running backs. If you have James Conner, you should be stashing Benson. I'm not because Jason took him from me and he still is not letting him go. I think DK Metcalf I have over Garrett Wilson. Let me check real fast. Let's see. Am I sharing this? Share this tab instead. Let me see. It's gonna go black for a second, and then I'll go back over here. I've got 14 Garrett Wilson, and then who was the other person? Garrett Wilson or Metcalf? Do I have DK or Metcalf? Let's see. Where's DK? Oh, I've got DK over Garrett Wilson because the Jets have been so bad. But Jason has DK way worse. So I'm gonna go with Garrett Wilson. I want to say Jason was telling me something about the offensive defensive line matchup that he saw before. So I'm gonna err on the side of Jason on this one because I have not gone. I did not really watch his offensive line defensive line matchup this video yesterday, like you should. Stash Allen or Benson. So Allen. Which Allen are we talking about? Shit. Why am I not thinking of Allen? Let's see. If you want to, hey Glitch, which Allen, man? I'm sorry, dude. I got Otten starting, and I had Jonnu Smith and Njoku in the flex. Oh my god. Oh, Braylon Allen. With the injury right now, I'd stash Braylon Allen because of that weird whatever the fuck's going on with him, and hopefully, I mean, not hopefully, but there's a higher chance he re-injures whatever happened to him, that knee injury, than James Conner just going down out of nowhere. So and they just paid James Conner, so you know he's healthy. All right. So yeah, I'd stash Braylon Allen over Benson right now. I got Otten starting, and I had Jonnu Smith, man. I tried to pick him up. I had no money. Jason picked him up for fucking $3, that asshole. Let's see. And quarterback, and Nico and Chase as wide receiver, and Henry and Jones as Jesus Christ as running back. What do you think about that lineup? I think it's fucking good, dude. You've got, if I was you, I mean, hopefully you're tied. I don't know if you can, if your trade deadline's already over with, man, but throw together some tight ends, dog, and get yourself somebody else. You could hell, dude. I would even try to get Otten. You could trade away Otten and Njoku for like a starting wide receiver or running back. See what's up. Yeah, fucking Nico and Chase as your wide receiver. Get out of here, dude. You're gonna win that league. If you got any type of PPR, you're gonna win that league. Let me check breaking news. Breaking news. I've got a different website for breaking news since Reddit's not showing me shit. See, Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, I get it, dude. He's active. He's active. Alec Pierce is active. So Adonai Mitchell. If you're banking on Adonai Mitchell, I wouldn't. Tyjae Spears active. Pollard, I still expect to be, I don't know, high-end one. Not high-end one, sorry, high-end running back 2. Demario Douglas is officially active. That's good for Drake May if you're into him. I'm not doing that. Ooh, Marquise Brown slated to visit his surgeon? What the fuck? Oh, yeah. So Marquise Brown has one more hoop to pass, and then he will be, in action for week 16 or 17. So fucking forget about Hollywood Brown, all right? Ooh, there's not too much optimism right now that Eagles, Devontae Smith will play. So Dallas Goedert, Dallas Goedert, and A.J. Brown should get hyper-targeted this week. Dude, this is just, oh my God, man. All right. So, Eagles, dude. Eagles defense has been playing well, and now they're without Devontae Smith in their offense. Who do I think, man? So, Zay Flowers. Like I said, Zay Flowers is going to get like 5 targets. He's going to get like 5 receptions for like 70 yards. I do not think he's going to have a big game. Anyways, all right, guys, if you have any questions, now is the time. I got like 7 more minutes. I just went over breaking news again. The big news here, all right, again, the weather in San Francisco at Buffalo is not supposed to be as bad. 10-mile-an-hour winds. That's great. So they should be able to throw the ball, especially if there's no snow, especially Brock Purdy should be able to throw the ball a little bit. Josh Allen, who gives a fuck, man? 10-mile-an-hour winds and snow. He'll throw the ball regardless. Tupac Shakur should be great. Oh, dude, no Purdy. I'm talking about this right now, dude. Do not do Purdy. They will roll out a dead person over. It does not matter, man. As long as Purdy can walk, they're putting him out there. Who knows what his shoulder is? Hey, but the wind is not that bad, and they even said there should not be snow during the game. All right, so that's great too. Is Brees Hall inactive? It says he's active, man. It says he's active. That's the last thing I saw. Shit, dude. You know what? You got me scared. Let me just link my ESPN app real fast. Ha 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 ha. Moji with his man, dude. Roquan Smith or Nakobe Dean, defensive players. I wish I knew, dude. That's my head would explode if I was doing defensive shit. I've got between my family and work and stuff. Big Jim. Hey there, party people. Ertz Pop hasn't done shit. Oh wait, where's Ertz? Oh, flex, dude. Ertz. I'm sorry, dude. Ertz. Go check out Ertz's targets. Like what? 8 targets, 7 targets, 7 targets. Go with Ertz. Noah Brown does not have the matchup that he did last week. All right. So I pushed Noah Brown to get tons of targets last week. He did. So expect Ertz to get those targets this week. I was able to trade JJ for Putin. Oh my God, dude. So I'm a Justin Jefferson owner. And somebody was saying, should I trade away Justin Jefferson? And I was like, dude, I guess you're probably right. And if you could get Puka Nakua for Justin Jefferson, I don't know who the fuck's doing that right now, but I would have done that in a heartbeat, man. So yeah, Justin Jefferson is scaring me. Matthew Stafford and Puka are amazing. Taysom Hill, Jaden Hills, or Hurts, dude. Fuck, man, that's crazy shit. That play, I know, right? It is so bad. It gets Chicago in Chicago week 15, so the first week of playoffs. I'm fucked. Maybe I'll try to do that. You know, Hall is active. Hall is active. Thank you, Jason. I'm gonna send this trade in real fast, guys. Can I send Justin Jefferson for Puka Nakua real fast? Let's see. Hopefully, I don't even care if it goes through this game, man. Let's see. Puka Nakua trade next. Justin Jefferson review. Oh yeah, man. It even says I get the better out of the trade. All right, hey guys. Woo! I'm just trying to trade away Justin Jefferson. Let's see if I get that. Jaden Daniels or Hurts. We're going Hurts. I get it, man. He does not have and he does not have what's the fuck is his name, dude? I just talked about him. Devontae Smith. But Dallas Gordierte is there, AJ Brown is there, and Saquon Barkley is catching some passes, dog. So I would not worry about that. Green Bay week 17, JJ doesn't have the best track record. Dude, the Vikings in general don't like they play Green Bay like it's their fucking like it's crazy. I don't know, man. They almost lose every single one of those games, and it's tight. Taysom Hill or Njoku in the tight end spot, non-premium. So Taysom Hill, man, you're chasing upside. Njoku, I don't like Denver versus tight ends right now. I know it's like middle of the pack, but I've had to start some good tight ends against Denver, and they have shut them down. Brock Bowers last week being one of them. So yeah, dude, I would rather go with Taysom Hill and like ride that wave, dog. So until Chris Olave comes back, I'm probably starting Taysom Hill. We got 10 targets last week, only 2 targets a week before that. The coach came out and said his usage from last week is what we're trending to try to do. So yeah, Jennings or Judy, I'm going. Don't worry, man. Hey, Big Gene. Hey, man, I'm so happy you found this channel too. I wish everybody found this channel. If you like to drink and cuss and laugh and stick to the stats, dude. I mean, hey, I'm just sticking to the stats, dog. Appreciate that. Let's see. Jennings over Judy. Judy is scaring me. Now, Judy, like we said, could go Super Saiyan, man. He shows up blonde hair. And he's like, I'm going against the fucking back. I'm like, I bet you they're like, we need to stop Jerry Judy. I don't think they want to look like idiots trading away Jerry Judy. And then he comes back and just tears him up. And he has the worst matchup in the NFL. So give me Jawan Jennings. Appreciate that. Jennings, Flowers, and McLaurin need 2. I'm still going Jennings, man. I'm going Jennings and McLaurin. Let me look. I think where do I have McLaurin ranked? Let me check out my rankings. McLaurin. Oh, so L'Jarius Sneed in Tennessee is not. I mean, L'Jarius Sneed ever since his injury has not been a super shutdown corner. He's still been playing. I haven't even checked to see if he's playing still, but I have not been. I was paying attention to him for a while. No, I don't. I don't care. So yeah, I would go with McLaurin over. Who was the other person? It was McLaurin over. Fuck, what I just see, dude. Oh my god. Oh, Jennings and McLaurin over Flowers. Yeah. Hey man, glad I found you. Hey Thode, man, dude. You guys make me so happy, man. Thank you. Jennings or Mooney? Dude, Mooney is actually. This is a tough one. I'd probably still go Jennings, man. I don't know why I brought Purdy and Jennings. Just like I can't go away from that. But then you're in a dome. You know what? Fuck that. If you could avoid it and go Mooney, go Mooney. Full PPR, go Mooney over Jennings. Jason, you're winning the Hall Jefferson trade so far. The Hall Jefferson trade so far. LOL. Hey, just subscribe, man. Thank you so much, man. Again, hey, I just give you my logic. We spoke about this before. Or if you just want to give me, I'll take all the blame, man. You know, if you want to just not make the decision, just cuss at me later. Man, fuck that Tyler guy. I can take the heat, man. But again, I can give you the logic. I always advocate for people to make their own decisions. Let me see. Jennings or Mooney? Let me go to a third party real fast and just see what people think. Jennings or Mooney? Last second. I feel like you have to go. I feel like you have to go Jennings, but I'm like, fuck, dude. Mooney's a really good play, and if you could avoid Jennings this week, I probably would. Depends on what you need there. If you need this higher, if you need the safer floor, I'd probably go Mooney. Control F. Yeah, dude, Mooney's not bad. I mean, he's a good flex right now. And then Jennings. Yeah, it's literally a coin flip, even in the third party. I'd I'd it'd be hard for me to sit Juwan Jennings, but I'd probably go Darnell Mooney and just avoid that game. Just subscribe. Thanks. Yeah. Njoku hard matchup. Yep. Quentin Johnson drops. I guess toss it up for a flex. I'd still go Njoku, dude. Njoku doesn't drop the ball, and he will still get targets with Tillman out. He will still get targets, man. He will still get targets. Even Brock Bowers, they were hyper focusing on Brock Bowers. Denver was, and he still got 7 targets, man. So James Conner or Brian Robinson. I'm going B Rob. I'm going B Rob over James Conner. James Conner better hope he catches fucking 10 balls, dude, because otherwise he's not getting many yards. How many catches and rushing attempts do you expect from ETN today, dude? ETN's gonna get okay. So he's going against Houston. I think he's averaging like every time I think he's gonna do well, he gets like 11 touches or 11 and like 3. So yeah, I would expect him to get double-digit carries, maybe 12 to 15 carries, and probably 3 catches. But it's probably going to equal about 60 yards to 50 yards with 0 touchdowns. So I traded his ass away. If you have ETN, you better have him in a flex. Addison or Mooney, I'd rather go. Because Addison just had his big game, but that was forced. I think I'd rather go Mooney there. Let me make sure. Let me see. Let's see, Addison or because the Vikings are playing Arizona. Arizona's got a really good slot cornerback. Yeah, shit. Addison or Mooney? Addison Mooney. Let me see. Yeah, I'd go Mooney over Addison, dude. I would. I just the targets are more consistent for Mooney, and they really had a hyper target Addison last week because Justin Jefferson had like fucking 3 targets with Jalen Johnson on him. So I would rather go there. Let's see, Terry. Full PPR, Otten, Shakur, or and Taysom Hill. Full PPR, I would go Shakur. Otten is scaring me a little bit with his target share. Sterling Shepard, if you're looking for a wide receiver to go out, pick up right now and start in flex, Sterling Shepard, for God's sakes, dude, had like fucking 7, man. Sweet man. Thanks, no problem, dude. Okay, so Mooney is my wide receiver 3, and I might actually bench Najee in the flex for Jennings. Yeah, dude. Jennings and Najee, bench Najee in the flex. I was thinking Njoku. Najee, let me look at Najee because I know he was killing it, and now it's like Jalen Warren's out snapping his ass. So yeah, I think I would do that, especially if it's any type of PPR, because Najee is not getting you real PPR points. I mean, he had 5 targets and 2 targets last couple of games, 16 for 41. Now he's at Cincinnati. Cincinnati's defensive line is one of their strengths. It's a back end that doesn't hold up. So yeah, I would do that. I would start Jennings over Najee Harrison flex. Start 2 of these: Chase Brown, Chuba, Bucky. Woo! I would go Chase Brown for sure. You're starting Chase Brown, dude. Chase Brown to me is a league winner. Even PPR, dude, that fool gets fucking targets, man. And then Chuba or Bucky. I know I put Chuba high, and I know I fucking put Bucky high too, dude. Oh my god, Chuba or Bucky. I mean, dude, yeah, you've got good shit right here. So, yeah, Carolina versus Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's front 7's pretty good. Same thing, dude. I would go Chuba Hubbard over Bucky just because of the whole Rashad White thing, man. And I get Jonathan Brooks is there, but it's pretty much the same tier. I would go. I think that Chuba's going to get more work, so I'd go Chuba over Bucky. I really like Bucky this week though. Sweet man, thanks, Harris. Harris might get traded to the Raiders in the offseason. Yeah, no shit. That's not a terrible. That's not a terrible thing. Let's see. Do you think Bigsby's going to have a good day or a bust? I would not fuck around with Bigsby, dude. Especially against Houston Texans defense. Do not do it. And ETN fully healthy. Bigsby's only good when they're going to dominate. All right. So Bigsby literally only played well when they went up on points and ETN wasn't healthy. So Bigsby, don't do that. Don't even mess around with that shit. And if he does bad, I'm sorry. Start full 2 PR. We're not doing Jerry Judy. Rashad White and Veal. So I'd probably go Rashad White and Veal over Jerry Judy. Again, dude, Jerry Judy. His floor is 2 points. His ceiling is 30. I apologize. But Veal's probably going to get you 10 plus points in full PPR. And White will get you probably 10 plus points in full PPR. So I'd rather take that. And I do like Westbrook. Leggett, I'm not too about right now. Bigsby, Abdullah, Hunt, pick one to keep. Ooh, pick one to keep? I'd probably pick. Oh my god, dude. Pick one to keep. I'd pick Hunt, dude, because that's the only good team on there, man. And I mean, what if Pacheco re-injures, then you got Hunt. So, and if Pacheco's gonna get re-injured, it's gonna be in the next couple weeks. So that's what I would do. Shit. Sorry, guys. These are a lot of questions. Thank you for doing this. The most questions ever. Oh, JSN or Scary Terry. I've got McLaurin over. I think I've got JSN over Scary Terry. But hey, JSN literally had one of the worst matchups last week, and he killed it. All right. I think it was Arizona's slot cornerback, but now he has the best slot cornerback in the league for the last 2 years. He's going to be going against. So this is JSN's worst matchup of the season. All right. Worst matchup. I still have him as a low end wide receiver too. Which, if it was anybody else and he didn't do that last week, I would have put him as a fucking unstartable. So I still like him. Let's see. Where's JSN? Or Scary Terry. So we're going McLaurin. I've got McLaurin over JSN this week. But most weeks, especially good matchup, JSN is actually going to be the better play because Scary Terry does not get the targets. I am playing against him and I don't own Bigsby, but I dropped him week 2 or 3. Yeah, dude. And dude, if you drop Bigsby early, you missed out like on 1 or 2 good games, and that is it. And those good games came and go. Like it was so random. So you did not do. Don't worry about it, man. Knicks, Gino, or Russ. Pick 2 for San Francisco. I currently have Knicks and Gino, but scared about Jets D. Dude, I need to get it out of my mind that Jets defense is so fucking good because since week 7 they've been terrible. All right, Gus Bus or B Allen. Gus Bus, dude. You're going Gus Bus, no problem. GP, let me know who GP is. Deplorable. Let me answer this for you, Knicks. I know I'm going Knicks. And then what was it? Let me look at our rankings. Shit. Rankings, quarterback. So I know I'm going Knicks, right? Got Knicks as a top. Again, Cleveland cornerbacks suck, dude. So Knicks should be great. And then Gino, I've got at the Jets. I have not quite a quarterback 1. Then who was the other one? Nick or Russ. Okay, so I'd rather go Knicks and Russ. Go Knicks and Russ. All right, because I'm thinking that I'm really thinking that I have so much belief in. I usually try to avoid these AFC Divisional North games, but Joe Burrow is insane right now. So Joe Burrow is going to put up fucking 3 or 4 touchdowns again. Russell Wilson's going to have to keep up with that. Throw the ball a lot, so I like that. Oh, George Pickens or Jonathan Taylor? I'm thinking. If it's any type of PPR, go George Pickens. If it's standard, go Jonathan Taylor. But I really do like Jonathan Taylor going against New England. Dude, New England hasn't been able to stop anybody, man. New England has been fucking Swiss cheese, dog. Ridley or BTJ PPR? I'd go Ridley. Hey, Ridley's upside. BTJ, I will be into after next week. Again, I think he had 7 targets the last game he played in. And now he gets Trevor Lawrence. I don't know how good Trevor Lawrence is going to be, though, dude. So I would still go like that. Oh, peanut butter jelly time. Hey, this is the best show I've ever had in the morning. So thank you so much, man. Deplorable, Kendrick, dude, Big Jim Jean, dog. Maybe I can get that defensive players for you next season, maybe. I don't know. If I ever get to do this full time, man, we'll get into the defensive shit. Also, maybe Dynasty. as well. Hey, please leave a like. It really doesn't matter, actually. And this isn't monetized, and I don't really care. Watch this only helps the people live. So who cares if people watch this later on? Thank you so much, man. Go eat a peanut butter and jelly. Good luck to everybody. The playoffs are a week after next, man. There's people with buys next week. Holy shit, that's terrible. Again, thank you so much for watching, man. I have a waiver wire show coming out. I'm just gonna release it when I release it. So maybe round 3, maybe round 4. Who knows, dude? Let's get it, Armando. Later, guys.